What's up, fish community? Welcome back to another World Tanks Console video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the BZ-72-1, which is the tank that you get right now for 500,000 for XP. And Wargaming says it's only available for this week. So I have it in my garage. Let's see how it is. So basically, this is another tier 10 Chinese rocket booster tank, just like the BZ-75. And just like the BZ-75, this also hits for 560 damage. And unlike the BZ-75, which is the tech tree tank, this one actually has a 130, that one has a 152. If you know about overmatching, you would rather have the 152 because it can overmatch a lot more plays. Now, I want to say that this tank feels really, really nice. It really does. The armor is okay, like on the lower, like if you're using your 8 degrees of gun depression and just having your turret shown, you're pretty much impenetrable. You just gotta watch out for the little cupola that's on top. It's kind of a decent size. I also do want to mention your lower plate is pretty dang weak. Nothing really is going to bounce off of it. It's like 60 to 90 millimeters, I believe. And, like, nothing's really going to bounce off. But, honestly, the things about this tank that I want to point out is the rocket boosters. So, let's talk about mobility and firepower. I think that's the two biggest ones. I already talked a little bit about armor. Gun depression, hold down, not going to be able to pin. Cupola, weak penetration. It's a weak point, not hold down. Lower plate gets butchered every single time. I've tried angling with this tank, trying to get people to bounce off the lower plate. That does not work. Tier 9s, butter. Anyway, so let's talk about mobility first. Mobility, this tank is slow. It's just as slow as the BZ-75. This thing goes 30 kilometers with 16.67 horsepower per ton, and I think it's 5. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it is 5 rocket boosters that last for 10 seconds, which can get you about 45 to 50 kilometers. Which, if you think about it, the other tier 10 Chinese heavy tank, the other premium one, this is the Qilin, that also hits for 560, so it gets you up to the speed of that tank. So yeah, honestly, if you got the Qilin, we'll talk about that in a second. So, the gun hits hard. It's 560. Even though it has 2,240 DPM, 15-second reload, which is 3 seconds faster than the tech tree tank, better accuracy and better aim time than the tech tree tank at 0.4 and 2.5 second aim time. I already said 8 degrees of gun depression. 260 and 320 on its premium. 260 is really good for standard. 320 is going to struggle against Type 5 Mouses and E100s and Rogel Dorns, so good luck with that. It is also heat rounds, which most tier 10 premium rounds are heat rounds. So, honestly, yeah. So, what I gotta say about this tank? This tank racks up damage very, very quickly. There is one match that I didn't even know I did 6,000 damage. It was just, I thought I was doing a pretty terrible game. But then the game ended, it's like, oh, I have 6,000 damage. It's just because of the high alpha and how decently fast this tank reloads. Honestly, it's a really nice tank. It's 30, I gotta say, the top speed of this tank is very slow, going 30 kilometers. I mean, yes, I'm used to like KVs, but they have like armor. They have like armor. They have tons and tons of armor, but this one does not, unless you use your hold down. I would expect this tank to go like 40 or like 45 or something like that, just like the Qilin. But the speed is just like the tech tree tank. Now, do I think it's worth it to get this tank? Well, I'd say this. If you're a tank collector, obviously it's worth it. Now, what do I put in point of view of this tank? So, if you already have the Qilin, the Qilin is honestly better. Yeah, it's better. The Qilin's better. Because, like I said, the reload of this tank, both guns hit for 560. They both are 130. This tank has a 15-second reload. The Qilin has a 12.5-second reload, but it has less gun depression. And the Qilin goes about 48 or 50 kilometers and still plays about the same that this tank does. Of being hold down. As long as you go hold down, you're pretty much impenetrable. If you have that tank, keep that tank. Unless you really want a tier 10 rocket booster heavy tank. Then it begs the question, you got the BZ-75. Is that extra 3-second better on its reload time and better accuracy, better aim time, good enough for you to spend 500,000 for XP? I mean, if you have 500,000 for XP and you're just wanting to spend it, sure, get it. But yeah, honestly, conclusions. It's a fun tank. It is a nice tank. It's slow. It hits hard. The best thing about this tank is it hits hard, and it has the rocket boosters. Honestly, the rocket boosters are kind of, I wouldn't say redundant, but not, because if this tank just went 45 or 50 like the others that don't have rocket boosters, then it wouldn't make a difference. Like, I'm so confused. What do I want to say about this tank? Anyway, yeah. Rocket boosters. Rocket boosters? Gun. The gun's really nice. The gun is the highlight of this tank. It really is just a really, really nice gun. And you can rack up damage very, very quickly in this tank. And yeah, I think that's about it, all I wanted to say. How much is this tank? Well, it's normally 500,000. It's 500,000 for XP, but on Tankopedia it's 22,500. If it will ever go on sale for that, I don't know if this will ever go on sale again. Wargaming says it won't, but we'll see. Also, I forgot to mention, this tank has 2,200 hit points. The Qilin has 2,200, and the Tech Tree has 2,500. Yeah. Fast. I mean, good gun. Slow. And yeah. I hope y'all guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember Slapafish because we want to and peace out. See ya.